Hey y'all, it's me, Laura. So this may or may not be the first video on my channel, and if it is, hey y'all. If not, hey y'all. I'm going to be cleaning out my tack room today because look at this. Tack room door right here, and then look at this. It looks clean like on the outside, but then once you actually get inside here, it is like a mess. It is a full-on mess. So I thought I would take you guys along with me and try to clean this place up and maybe do a little bit of a tack room tour after. All right, let's do this. Thing I need to do is I have this saddle rack from when I was setting up all of my saddle racks on the wall here. I didn't set this one up because I think I forgot, or I was too lazy, or I needed a place for my saddle stand. I don't even remember, but I have a new saddle here. This was given to me by my neighbor across the street, and it currently has my practice steer on it, which I also got from, was given to me by my neighbor across the street. So I gotta find a place for this bad boy. But I also gotta put up that saddle rack because I never put it up when I was setting up my tack room. Like, I don't know why I didn't set it up when I was setting up all the other ones, but I didn't. We're gonna set that up today. Also, this lighting is gonna be very weird. Like, let me just put that out there. First off, is that this lighting is gonna be so weird. So we got that saddle stand up. I just cleaned off, gave this saddle a quick wipe down because it was covered in dust. And we're gonna put the saddle on that rack, get a saddle cover on it, and keep on going. Realized I don't know where my other saddle cover is. So I'm gonna find that and then put that on there. Oh, I found it. I got the whole tack room cleaned up. The lighting is gonna be super weird, just bear with me. But yeah, I got everything all cleaned up, so let's take a look inside. On the back of the door of my tack room, I have Cherokee's whiteboard. This just has his daily routine, what he gets in the morning, at night. This is where I mark off if I've done that or not. Yeah, that's basically saying I'm going to be doing that. Basically what this is for is if someone else is going to be taking care of Cherokee, like Carly or my dad or something, while I'm working or I'm at school, we mark down if we've done the morning chores, night chores, we mark it down. And then this will usually say like morning, night, like if Carly's going to be feeding in the morning for me, her name will be right here and my name will be right here. But as of right now, I've been taking care of Cherokee every single day and stuff, so I've been doing this, but it's just to keep track to make sure that all of his stuff is getting done every single day. Then on this side I have all of his like stats. I also have all of like contact phone numbers, farrier, vet, all that stuff. But I blocked it off because it's all, you know, personal numbers and stuff. So then we go inside my tack room here. Look at it, all nice and clean. I do definitely need a sweep in here. We're just gonna pretend that I sweeped in here and that the floor is looking fabulous. Here is an overview from the inside. Quick overview. Right here I have my go-to bridle and it's all set up. Got my Makati reins on here, Cherokee's bit, and yeah, this is just my go-to bridle that I pretty much always ride Cherokee in. If I'm not riding him in this bridle, then I'm riding him in this one right here, which matches my saddle. It's very nice, and it has split reins on it. I don't ride this very often, maybe for like special events or something where I want like my saddle to match my bridle and such. Back here I have my bitless bridle. I used to ride Summer in this. Cherokee's not a super huge fan of it, but I may try to get him into this bridle and maybe try riding him in this for a little while, but right now I just have it in there. Back there I have my neck ropes and I have a crop as well. I also have my very large whip and another little whip thing back there and my saddle stand. For here we just have some tarps for my hay for when it rains. I also have 2 fabric shaders. Those are going to be going on Cherokee's stall in the upcoming months. Once I get his shaders redone, those are going to be going up in his stall, but for right now they're just on the floor hanging out. This is my parents' saddle. This is a Tack Western synthetic saddle. It's an 18-inch seat. That is my parents' saddle. They don't ride very often, but when they do, they ride in this saddle, so I just have this one here. I occasionally whip it out and ride in it, but it's an 18-inch seat, and I ride in a 16, so it is a little loose for me. This is a little rainbow headstall that Carly gave me that was given to her. And it doesn't fit Cherokee. I really wanted it to because I really want to have like a rainbow bridle set. So I'm probably going to see if my neighbors across the street want it, and if they want it, I'll give it to them. Top is my saddle that I pretty much always ride Cherokee in. I have the saddle pad up here. I actually need to put it underneath my saddle, but this is just a classic equine saddle pad. I do want to get a new one for him. That is my next thing that I am like saving up to get, is a new saddle pad for him. And then my saddle, it is a Circle Y equitation saddle. I had to double check which one it was because I always get all of mine confused, but it is a 16-inch saddle. Absolutely love it. It is my favorite saddle ever. Right here we have my English saddle. This is a Tack 2000. I absolutely love this English saddle. I have tried so many English saddles, from like multiple $1,000 saddles to the cheapest English saddles on the planet, and this one is my favorite. It fits me perfectly, and it has fit every single horse I've put it on. It is great, and then I have my English pads underneath it and cinches right here. I don't ride in this as often as I would like, just because Cherokee is primarily Western. He doesn't do a lot of English stuff, so I do try to ride in this every so often. But I definitely want to get back into English. I just got to find the right horse for it. And down here, I just have, setting on top of that new saddle that my neighbor across the street gave me, I have my practice steer right here. I also have my extra lassos right here. All of these are ones that were given to me. I also have extra hay strings back here because you can always use hay strings for like anything. This is my favorite lasso. This is one that my landlord gave me, and I absolutely love it. These are not, but I have this little like jingly thing there, and then this little like poster. It's actually a sticker, but I just put it up on the wall, and that was made by a friend of mine. She made that for me, and then this was a gift from a friend of mine as well. forgot to mention these. I have these English reins back here. I have just 2 of them, and just plain black one, and then this brown braided one. I just have those hanging right there just because they're really long and I don't want them to get all like ruined over there, so I just have them hanging right here. Here I have Cherokee's food, so I have his little breakfast bowl, which I do need to clean. And then I have the his Integrity Senior, no molasses, and then I have his Farrier's Formula double strength plus joint, and then underneath that I have his treats. Poster that my mom got me right here, and then up here I have all my lunge lines. I have 3. I have a blue, black, and purple one. Then I have Cherokee's spare halter. I usually have him in a rope tie halter, but when I want to lunge him, or sometimes when I just want to go riding and I just want to ride him in his halter, I'll usually do this one, and it's just a blue classic halter. I also have another spare rope halter. This one I used on Summer, and I just haven't really used it on anyone else. But that was like Summer's, and that is a little hard for me to use, so I just kind of have it stored because I don't want to use it on anyone else because it was hers. If you don't know who Summer is, check out on my Instagram, Cherokeeandme. I have a little cover story about Summer and kind of what happened with her, and you can always check through my Instagram feed. I mentioned Summer quite a bit. So yeah, I do have a lot of stuff in here that was hers that I just haven't been able to get myself to use on anybody else. So, but I still have it. I'm still saving it. So when I do need to use it on someone else, I can. So yeah. I have my second favorite pair of reins. I absolutely love these reins, and I usually use these with this halter when I ride Cherokee in his halter. Just have my hay hooks. I have my radio, which is not plugged in. This will eventually be out of here, but for right now it's just hanging in here. Right here I have all of Cherokee's grooming stuff. So I have all of his bathing stuff right here in this bucket. I have some Wet Ones wipes. I have some Rainmaker hoof oil, some Equus avocado mist, some leather wipes, Leather New, my fly spray mixture, and then I have a spare bottle of the Endure fly spray. If you guys want to know my fly spray recipe, check it out on TikTok. Also at Cherokeeandme, I put my fly spray recipe on there, and I just keep it in this bottle. I have some Duracell and bag balm. I have a Cherokee's grooming kit. I have all sorts of, this is all stuff that I use on him like every single time, or the stuff that I mostly use on him, or like my favorite products. I don't really know what to call these, but this is just the stuff that I I'm always using. So I have all sorts of different brushes. If you guys want to see like a specific video going through everything in here, I can do that for y'all. I also keep my spurs in here. I don't ride Cherokee in these spurs all the time. I only ride him in these spurs if I absolutely have to, really. But I try not to ride him in spurs, but if I ever do need to put the spurs on, I will. Here in these drawers, I have a whole assortment of things. And here I have winter blankets. I think I have 2 in here. I have Cherokee's and Summer's old blanket in here. I also have Cherokee's rain sheet drawer. I have all sorts of things from sponges to little clips. And then in this drawer here, I have all sorts of tools and things like that. Then in the bottom drawer, I just have towels. In this drawer, I just have all of these little bridle hanger things, and then this thingamabob. I use these all in my old tack room, but this tack room has all sorts of different hooks and things, as you can see, so I ended up not putting these up. So I just have them in here for if I ever move. Hopefully I won't be moving anytime soon, probably won't, but just in case if I do need them, I have a bunch in here. Right here I have all sorts of stuff. I have extra spurs. All of these I do not use. I do use these ones on like sometimes, very rarely, but I just have all sorts of different spurs. Spur straps, these ones go like on the bottom of your boot. I have sunglasses, I have a raincoat, let's see, yeah, I have riding gloves in here, my heritage gloves, I love those, and yeah. Through my walkie-talkies in here, me and Carly used to use these when we were working at different boarding facilities. We would use these to communicate to each other, so I just have them hanging out in there. In these 3 drawers, I have pens and scissors, markers, tape. Then in here I have Expo markers, a little towel cleaner for my whiteboard. And then up here I just have measuring cups, measuring spoons, and then I have spare medication for Cherokee if he were to ever need it. Also, I have a notepad. Cider vinegar, I use this for my fly spray. And then I have some bug spray right there because I had a little bug incident in here the other day. And then this cute little Cowgirl Tough sign I got either for Christmas or my birthday from a lady who had her horse at a boarding facility that I used to work at. And she got me this for like my birthday or Christmas. Up here in this little grooming box, I have all sorts of spare brushes and hoof picks and things. A lot of these were Summer's. I also use these. I do clean and sanitize them. They don't look clean or sanitized, but I promise they are. But I do use these ones on spare horses that I am working with or riding, taking care of, that kind of thing. I will use these on. I also just have them as spare backups as well. Side, I just have some animal rehabbing supplies. A lot of this was for a donkey that Carly was rehabbing that I would help out with, but we just have all this stuff up here for her, and also for any of the other animals if we need to like clean them off or anything like that, or if they need any sort of medical attention, we have some stuff up here for that. In this little bucket here, I have some rainwater. This was for Cherokee last summer because he was not drinking a lot of water last summer, and so I got some of this to give him some electrolytes, but also to help him and encourage him to drink some more water. This works great. And then I have my spare bag of Farrier's Formula Double Strength Plus Joint. Absolutely swear by this. This is like gold. It is hecka expensive, but it is worth every penny. In this thing, I have all sorts of stuff that I actually really need to go through. So let me know if you guys want me to do like a decluttering or something like that, or going through all of this in here. But basically what's in here is all sorts of extra stuff. I have Cherokee's wind mask for when we're riding out in the wind. I have my little saddle bag in here, and then I just have all sorts of stuff. I have a matching breast collar that matches Cherokee's saddle and bridle, but I need to get a wither strap for it that matches, so I'm also on the hunt for a wither strap that'll match. But I have all sorts of stuff in here. I have reins, I have breast collars, I have cinch covers, I have extra fly boots, extra fly masks. I see some stirrups back here. I have all sorts of stuff, you name it. It is in here. It's just all sorts of extra stuff that I don't really use. The only things I really use in here is just these 2 things. I'm always reaching for these, but other than that, this is all just extra stuff in case if I need it. Right here, this is my little like table area. This is where I usually put like my keys, my phone, my drinks. My drinks right here, they're empty though. Or I would put my purse right here, and then I have just a little thing of Cherokee, and then I have his little stall name plate, and then I just have this little photo of Buttercup. Buttercup actually painted this with her mouth. It's very cute. And I just have that in there from when I used to work with her. Here I just have spare feeding buckets, and then my trash can. Well, it's a makeshift trash can. And then I have my 2 helmets up there, and yeah, then my light switches, and then there we are. It is like 8 o'clock outside right now, so yeah. So much for coming along with me and cleaning out my tack room with me. I hope this makes a good first video. And I hope you guys really like this. Let me know what you guys want to see. I would love to make more videos for you guys. I can't promise a video schedule right now just because I am working and I am a college student, so videos may not be steady here on this channel, but if you aren't already and you want to see more consistent content, I post almost every day on my Instagram account at Cherokeeandme, and then you can also follow me on TikTok, same thing, Cherokeeandme, and yeah, I think that's it. I will see you guys in the next video. I hope y'all are having a great week, and yeah, I will see you guys soon. Bye! Summer.
ice on my neck. Count up a check. Ice on my neck. Count up a check. Ice on my neck, that's incoming. I'm a pretty boy, I'm stunning. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Super speed Sonic, I'm running.